There are some key hidden details in this Tekken 8 trailer, and I'm going to show you what they are. So the trailer starts by showing us Jin versus Kazuya, which is nothing new. We've seen it in basically every trailer. That's basically what the whole story is going to be about. But after showing us all the characters that were playable in the closed beta test, we see Yoshimitsu. Now, it's only like a 3-second clip with him, but I want you to pay attention to the background. What is this stage? There's this red neon glow, and it looks like stage lights and a screen that's showing him in the background. And it looks like there's bleachers or something, so I'm wondering if this is an arena, which makes me wonder how many arena stages are we getting? Because in earlier trailers, and even in this one, you can see that there's sort of a Coliseum stage, which we haven't fully seen yet, but it's been in a ton of trailers. So I'm just wondering where Yoshimitsu is right now. Now, what I think it could be is a stage inside the Mishima building. Perhaps they have their own Coliseum, who knows? I wouldn't really be surprised. So I think that would be really cool. After Yoshimitsu, we see Steve, and he's in that sandy gladiator Coliseum that I was just talking about. But I think that this pose that he's doing here is probably one of his win animations, and it looks like he's standing on the corner of a boxing ring, which Armor King does do in one of his entrances in Tekken 7. So I wouldn't be surprised. After that, we get Dragunov and Leo, and Kuma, who's in the city, plus Shaheen sporting his new drip. But then it gets interesting, showing off Panda, and you can see that someone is falling and spinning behind her, like they're a wheel or something, and then it shows her super. So I'm assuming she does this move right here, and then shoots you right up and waves at the camera while you go flying in the background. So I just figured that's what her super looks like. Next up, we get to see Zafina's Rage Art, and this thing looks savage. She pulls you into some dark dimension, and we can see she's fighting Kazuya, and with Azazel's arm, puts you in the palm of her hand and crushes you. That's like some Dormammu level stuff, dude. And next up, we got my boy Lee. Not only does he look amazing in this battle suit, which kind of reminds me of Lars, and I'm excited to see what customization you can have with this suit, but this stage that he's fighting Nina in is his mansion. That's not even speculation. If you look in the background, you can literally see a portrait of him. But even before I saw the portrait, I looked out the windows, and it kind of looks similar to the Tekken Blood Vengeance movie when Xiao Yu and Alyssa are in his home. So I think that's really cool that this is going to be a stage you can fight in. Because at first, I thought this was going to be Claudio's stage, kind of like in Tekken 7. Also, can we just notice that he has a gun on the back of his power suit? And I talked about this when I initially went over this trailer, but the grenade for his Rage Art being the head of a combat is genius in my opinion. And then, of course, because he has to be fancy, the explosion is in the shape of a rose. How that's even possible, I don't know, but it's Tekken, so it is what it is. Then we have Alyssa, and she's also in Lee's mansion. Dude has a statue of himself in the background. But then when the scene switches over to her fighting Jack, you can see that she's in the Violet Systems building because combat is in the background. My question is this a different stage, or is this the same stage as Lee's mansion? What if he has a secret Violet Systems laboratory under his mansion? That might work, and I think that'd be really cool with merging those two stages instead of making them separate. But after seeing her special move, we see this scene that's been in a few of the trailers where Jin is falling in the water and there's a hand reaching out to him. And now we know finally that that hand is Devil Jin. And this man looks menacing. Look at the drip on this man. Also, his Rage Art is phenomenal. Like, this looks so sick. But I'm thinking the scene of him walking towards the camera is connected to the scene of Jin fighting Kazuya. Jin is initially going to lose, and I think he's going to let Devil Jin take over. But then finally it shows off all the fighters that we have so far. This roster is looking amazing, and I can't wait to play as all these characters. That's going to do it. Let me know if I missed anything in this trailer in the comments down below. And let me know who you're most excited to play when Tekken 8 releases in January. As always, thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.